Hey guys, it's Christine from Heartwork by Kitty. Just wanted to show you guys my new piece here. I made this for a dear friend of mine. He's just a wonderful person all around, and he's been a really solid rock for me to lean on these last few years. He's a Christian man, and I really respect him and his wisdom, and I know that this is the best thing I could make for him that would really resonate with him and that he would really love. So I decided to draw him the archetypal Jesus holding the black lamb. And it's also symbolic of what I think a lot of us as artists go through with our thinking process. A lot of us as artists think outside the box. We're not typically conditioned in social norms. We're not really people that just conform to a lot of ideologies that are out there that we feel inside are wrong. We actually speak up about it, and we do that via our art, whatever that may be, singing, whatever, painting, drawing, sketching, whatever. It's all art, and it's all a form of self-expression of our inner spiritual values and who we are as different unique people on this planet. So going into the process of how I created this piece, I start obviously with my outline skeleton sketch. I make sure that I get proportions as perfect as I can. I really struggled in this one with the lamb and Jesus' face, and it's still not where I want it to be, but I did the best that I could. I'm not used to drawing men, so it's a new experience, a new challenge for me. Once I start this base layer, I can begin to lay down the foundation. I am a little different than a lot of the artists that work in realism. I don't really work in sections. I just kind of lay down a base tone and build upon that. I see some realism artists, they will go through the whole, for example, the whole face, and they'll put all the details in there and everything before they move on to the next section. I can't do that, at least yet. It's not my process right now. I just kind of get that base tone in there so I can judge, my values and contouring and all that. Doing folds in clothing is something that's pretty new for me right now, along with doing men. So I had multiple challenges in this piece that I was excited to try out, but that's a new one for me, doing flowing robes and clothing. And it wasn't as difficult as I expected it to be on this one, so I actually got to enjoy the learning process. I really did struggle with his hands. I just took me so long, and I couldn't seem to get them right, but I'm working on it. I'm well aware that they're much too small for him, how big he is. Also struggled with the lamb's ear, just not looking quite right from my reference photo, so I had to adjust that, and this is a big learning lesson. Learn from me. If there are some artists watching, learn from me. Don't lay down any dark colors until you're positive. So I made that mistake. Do as I say, not as I do. returning to my previous point about how artists are kind of the black sheeps of societies and of our families at times, in a sense. There's a quote that I really try to keep in my mind at all times, and I feel it is very profound and really shows you. It's a hard mirror to look in at a lot of times if you're walking around in daily society. Krishnamurti used to say, "It is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society." And oh my gosh, there are a lot of sick people around right now. And I'm one of them. I mean, there's no way you can't be infected when it's all around. And this is not me saying that I'm better or anything like that. I think we all have our self-reflections. I'm just sharing my thoughts, and I'm not Christian, but I do believe in love, and that's basically what the fundamentals of the Christian religion are supposed to be, and he was definitely an artist in his words, and I have the utmost respect for artists who have the audacity to share things that are hard to look at. Well, thank you for watching my video. Please like it and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.